Hey, wow, you was fast. I'm outdoors again. Not by choice, though. I'm outdoors because people in the house are not well. And that's not even really why. When I started to come out here, no, actually, when I first started to come out here, one of the twins thought that she could come with me. I was like, no, 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 wait till I'm finished. Did she wait till I was finished? No. So I said, okay, I'll do it inside. She starts crying because she wants to come out. So I said, okay, I guess I'm back out. Because I can't sit in there while you're crying. So her big sister is dealing with it. I mean, she's not going crazy because I don't hear her right now anyway. So I guess she calmed down. Anyway, welcome to the bonus day. Last day, I'm sorry, I'm about 3 minutes late. Yeah, going from in to out to in to out, trying to see what I was going to do, where I was going to be. I thought it was going to rain on my head. So first I was like, maybe I need to be inside. But I like rainy days like this, as long as it stays sunny and there's no wind. I love rain when there's no wind. No wind and rain is a lovely thing. Okay. Hey Mo. Hey Lay. All right, got a lot to cover. Let me see. Well, not a lot, just wrapping things up. Today's a full moon in Cancer. So we're going to get to that. We are going to get to that. 6:07 p.m. EST. You should be able to see it on in Eastern Standard Time. Other places they might see it earlier or later, but over on the East Coast, the full moon officially rises at around 6:07. But anyway, before I get into anything, I want to go over the self-work and the raffle winners and just get that out the way first, okay? So I got all my papers here today. So I didn't have it with me yesterday. I dropped it somewhere and I thought I had it in my notebook and it turned out I didn't. I want to dance today, by the way. However, the dance I'm probably going to do on TikTok or as a Facebook reel. So you'll probably see the dance in the STEAM Holistic Arts group. Hey, Diane. You'll see it in the private group on STEAM Holistic Arts. And yeah, I'm just going to do it as a reel. So feel free to dance with me. One is going to be a lesson. So I was going to teach the dance solely. And that's just for releasing, letting go, releasing. And you'll see why when you learn it. And then I'm just going to freestyle. Y'all know I always do some kind of outburst dance freestyle under the full or the new moon. So yeah, I'll be doing that today. Good Lord, somebody's smoking a cigarette on one of these balconies. They seem to be out here whenever I come out. Anyway, all right, so let's get to the raffles. Where's my paper? All right, so I'm going to go through all of the raffle winners, and then I'm going to do the last raffle for today, okay? Because I think some people may not even remember, like, did I win something? I don't remember I won or not. So I'm going to go over everything. I'm going to go over your prize. And I want to make a note to you guys. If you won any coupons, they expire January 14th. So that means you would have to, whatever the coupon's for, you'd have to make that discounted purchase by the 14th. Otherwise, it's not going to, it won't work. Okay? And the other thing... if you get a prize that you feel like you're not going to use or you don't want, or you feel like somebody else that did the self-work or something could use it more, please say so I can offer it to them. I've had past times where I gave coupons or I gave out readings and the people didn't get back to me and somebody else could have had that. So just be clear, when I inbox you, because I'm going to message you, this is your prize, this is how you access it or use it. If you think you're not going to use it, just say, I'm donating my prize. That's what you can say. I'm donating my prize. Those of you who are new here, y'all know my mother lives not far from JFK. So from time to time, you may hear a plane go by. I feel like it's great confirmation to listen to planes because it makes me feel like people moving, traveling, going places, moving forward. It inspires a sense of journey, like, and adventure. I don't know. Okay. So the first prize on day 1 was won by Lay Knight. She got an extra card pulled the next day. Caitlin won the second prize. That's 20% off of an $80 MP4 recorded reading, meaning you would get a MP4 recorded reading for $64. And that's just a video recording of me giving you a reading, and I send it to you. Day 3, nobody won. Day 4, Monique won a 3-card MP3 audio reading on love. Day 5, Monique won a free MP4 recorded general reading. And day 6, Monique won an $80 extension to join the program, which expires on January 14th. So that's a extension in how long you can still use that early bird to sign up for the workshops that start January 29th. Okay. Day 7, Sharon won 50% off of a monthly reading subscription for 1 year. So that means you get a reading every month. You can either sign up for MP3, MP4, or Zoom Lives. They each have a different price. At 50% off, MP3 for the year would be $125, or MP4 would be $420, and Zoom Live, meaning we meet face to face and do the read, is $500 for the year. At 50% off, which you'll get your coupon sent to you. Day 8, Monique won a free MP3. Monique is Sunshine, by the way, for those of y'all that don't know. Free MP3 of a personalized guided visualization. So Monique has a lot of prizes if she want to donate some of them. All right, we're up to day 9 prize. Today's day 10, of course, the bonus, but the prize today is from day 9. And what you win is your first month of the new STEAM program for $40. So it's like you get to sample the program for $40 for the first month, 4 weeks. That's $10 a day. Because we meet on Sundays. And this year it's 7 months. It's $100 a month. That's without the one-on-one Zoom personal reading. Those that want that, I just want to clear it up because I know some people are like, wow, we get that and we get the reading? No. If you want the monthly reading, you add $100 to your monthly fee. The regular fee is $100 a month, so it would be $200 a month for the personal reading every month and the 4 weeks of workshops. Unless you got the early bird, then you would pay $80 a month plus $100 for if you want the monthly read one-on-one. So if you win this prize today, you get your first month for $40. If you want that reading, you throw in $100. Otherwise, you get Sunday, and then starting the next month, I will write you to confirm. Are you going to continue with us? If you are, then I will add you to the subscription. Now, with that said, let me see. Okay, now if anybody else did the self-work, let me know. Right now, I have Diane, I have Lay, and I have Monique in the runnings for this prize, okay? I'm going to do the raffle right now, live, so you can see. Okay, let me find, I should have brought my spiral notebook. I hate ripping out of this composition notebook. And I was going to give the option too. If you're unable to commit and you win this prize, say for example you win the prize and you're unable to commit for 7 months, which it's online, so it really shouldn't be a problem. But if, say for example, you're unable to commit, Caitlin too. Okay, let me throw her in there. All right, and I did not bring my pen. Give me 1 minute. I don't have my pen with me. I grabbed everything. I was like, I'm ready, and I don't have a pen. But if you want to switch it, maybe you want to do the subscription instead for a monthly reading or something like that, we could talk about it. All right. But it would be like the 50% off thing, same thing, because this is 50% off of the early bird, actually. All right, so let me get a pen real quick. Sorry. Hold on. Sorry. All right, well, thank you. Sorry you got to be stuck with crying. She is still in there crying because she wants to be out here in the freezing cold. And it's not freezing in all honesty, so when I finish, I'll let her come out. All right, so let me see. Okay, so we have Diane. Old-fashioned way of doing raffles. Ghetto way. All right, Lay. Okay. We have Caitlin. And Monique. Ooh, yes, sun is fighting to get through those clouds. Good. Because I was like, am I going to look like I'm sitting in the shadows, doing this session? All right. So here we go. Let me fold up each. As I fold them up, I got to run my mouth. What was I going to tell you guys about? All right. Some people were confused. They were telling me I have a billion different outlets and they don't know how to reach me. I think it's because I have the subscription plan now, and I also have where you can still book the regular readings. So I was trying to tell one of them, she's a extended family cousin. Well, is a cousin somewhere down the line. Hey, shout out to you, Sandy. And I was trying to let her know that that is still available. You can still book a regular reading. You don't have to subscribe, but the subscriptions are available. I'm trying to fold y'all all the same way in this long line so my hands don't feel anything different. Okay. I'll shake it up. But yeah, you can still do a regular reading. If you say, I just want a reading this month, or I just want one this week, or whatever, that's fine. You don't have to subscribe. But to subscribe is a lot better because, every month you got a forecast ahead. Okay. And so, oh, shoot. Okay, I'll take it. It fell into my lap anyway. If Monique gets this again, I'm going to be like, girl. It don't want to open up. Ah, Diane won. Wow. Spirit was like, okay, somebody new today. All right, so Diane, I will send you information if you're interested in joining us again. Of course, you're always welcome back. This session is a little different. It's not about the intuition. This is more about manifesting, releasing the past, manifesting the future that we want is what we're focused on for these 7 months. Because by the end of the year, we're going to have a goal that we're setting. And by the end of the year, we're going to hit that goal. That is the plan. Okay. So you get the prize you want is you get the first month to sample for $40. And if you want to stay on, then you jump on in. All right. I'll send you the information. And yay, congratulations to all of the raffle winners. I do hope doing the self-work did help, okay? Because it was meant to enhance each day, each lesson, okay? Especially this last one. I enjoyed doing it because it actually gave me a moment, and I hope it gave all of y'all a moment to look back and reflect on a time where you really felt like that divine light was on you and you knew you were on the right path. You knew you were doing the right thing in the right environment, around the right people, and or just in your own element, really vibing and connecting with source. It was great for me. I jumped in because at first I wasn't going to do it, and then I was like, you know what? gonna do this self-work. Some of them I was like, I'm gonna back off because I didn't really want to influence other people or how you guys decided to answer each question. But today I was like, for yesterday's, I said, I'm gonna jump in here. Okay. So with that said, let's get into the energy for today. Now, I want to remind you guys, I'm not doing everything under the sun with transportation right now is happening. Literally, a plane just went flying up. Now somebody in their car's in a rush, like, beep, beep, let's go. Wasn't all this action going on yesterday. But take it as a sign. Maybe those of y'all that are on live right now, you're about to do some traveling, or you really want to travel, or you're going to do something with friends. I've just heard some people talking and laughing just now. Something is coming. This is in the dance and drum community. Conference season is starting up after February. January, February, people are pretty much traveling around that time, even if it's just for the holidays. And then jumping into March, April, the New York conference starts and all these different conferences start in classes. Side note, end of February, DNA workshop will be returning to New York. So stay posted for that. And I will definitely keep y'all posted for that. That was a side note. So yeah, just a lot of things are starting to happen again. Start moving again. The winter starts to pass. So this full moon is a full moon in Cancer. And I already told you, it really is fully full at 6:07 p.m. EST. And what this full moon wants you to do is take it easy. It's all about simplifying your life, not stressing out, not stressing yourself out, really chilling out and reflecting on how much you've grown, how far you've come. It's the first full moon of the year. So the energy is pushing you to stop for a second, really see the things you've achieved, how you've grown, and show yourself some love and some compassion. Just take some time to woosah. You made it through 2022. For some people, that was not an easy feat. A lot of people were like, thank you, Lord, I made it through. But for me, I would say 2022 had ups and downs, and it felt like a roller coaster ride, where at some points I was stressed out, and at some points I was like, yay, and at some points I was like, oh my God, and at some points I was like, yay. So I don't know if everybody felt like that, but I know when the year came to an end, most of the people I know was like, thank God I made it. So if that's how you felt, this moon is a reminder to acknowledge that you did make it through. You're here. It also is going to push you to make sure you're not owning anybody else's energy. Big time. It's going to make sure you're not grieving someone else's grief. You're not depressed because of someone else's depression. You're not angry because someone else is angry. It's really going to force you to own your own emotions, your own vibration, and not take on anyone else's. Really simplify things in your life. Things that are not cohesive with the vibe you're trying to be on or you are on, let them go. All right? Relax and show yourself some love is the message of this full moon. All right? And watch your emotions, because Cancer energy can make you very emotional. And that's not a bad thing, but it's bad when it's directed at people. So you might notice some people may come at you and they're very, very emotional. I feel like that energy was very high leading up to this full moon. So if you've had any discussions with people where it felt like, wow, like you're in your feelings, relax. It was probably the influence of this full moon in Cancer, which is also known as the wolf moon and the ice moon, I believe is some of the other names for it. But just have some compassion for them as well. Some of us aren't doing the work to ground our emotions. And so sometimes us light workers, we end up having to just, take it. But I would not say take it. I don't want to say that, because no, you don't have to accept somebody's bullshit. But if somebody seems to be reacting over emotionally, at least now you know how to handle it. You know how to say, okay, well, maybe we should talk about this later, or right now it's not a good time, let's chill. You know how to put your wall up, your boundary up, and say, okay, that's enough. I'm not sitting in this energy. And if you come back to discuss it later, you do. If you don't, you don't. For example, I had to stop myself, my own personal self. I got into my feelings about a deal. I was supposed to be making a deal with a so-called friend that in exchange for something they wanted, a lesson, they would do something for me. This person found a way to make it so that I still had to pay something, but they still got the service I was offering for free. But I was paying something to get them to do what I had asked for in return. It didn't sit well with me, and I don't really like to feel like someone's trying to take advantage, but calling me their sister. So when I switched up, and I said, well, you know what? I changed my request. I don't want you to do, we're not going to barter. I'm not going to do something and you do something. Instead, you could just pay. And this is my price. They tried to say, oh, I don't want to pay. That's a dub. I don't want to pay. So I guess, I said, really? And so I found myself hitting this person back up like, well, you know what? It's a dub on this end too. And I felt myself my emotions going up. And I was like, because you know what you're asking me for? It didn't sound fair. I'm paying something and you're getting something, and all you're doing is a little bit while I'm paying. But you're not paying anything and you're getting what you want. And I was like, you know what? Then at the end, I was just like, good luck later. Because I just said, you know what? I'm getting emotional. Man, whatever. They just don't get the service. They left me another message. I'm going to tell y'all, I have not listened to that message yet. Sometimes you have to just go, let it be where, let it lie where it's at. I'm probably never going to look and listen to the message. And I'm probably still going to deal with the person. I'll still deal with them. Hey, how you doing? They're going to be like, you ain't never listened to that message. I love you. No, I didn't. Because after I said what I said, I was done. And that for me was a way of not taking on anybody else's BS, because all of the energy they was coming with, I said, okay, maybe that's this moon. The wolves are coming out, the werewolves. Not those that walk with the wolves. Not the ones that dance with wolves. The ones who become wolves. So I was like, let me just fall back. All right, you got that. But I'm going to say what I feel, and I'm going to leave it at that. I don't need to hear what you guys to say. And sometimes that's okay. Sometimes that's okay. If you say what you got to say to somebody and you don't want to hear what they got to say back, so what? Some people say that's not fair. That's not fair. But you said what you said. You said what you said, and I responded, and end the story. So we're not going to go tit for tat. I'm grown. And so that's where the song, I ain't going back and forth with you, boops. I'm living my best life. So I feel like that was a way of me simplifying things. Like, it could have got really crazy, but I left it simple. He said what he said, I said what I said, and that's it. And so that's it. And I encourage all of you to be in that same flow. Let nobody come at you with no BS and then you're taking it on, or they make you feel guilty. Because for a minute I felt guilty. Maybe I should just do it, we should just do it. And no, don't sell yourself short, especially when somebody literally says they don't want to pay for your service. Like, what? Where they do that at? Okay, I was willing to barter, but you didn't want the barter. You didn't want to barter fairly, and now you don't want to pay. So really, really stay in touch. I would say stay in touch with your feelings and watch your emotions. Feelings and emotions are different. Emotions are what come out. Feelings is internal. Feelings can be your intuition. That nudge you get, that feeling in your gut that's like, all right, this ain't good, this is good, this is okay, this is not for me. And that's what you should be tapping into at this time. Okay, under this full moon energy. All right. Now, I will be doing an exclusive full moon steam session and reading for my patrons. So y'all can look out for that if you're a Patreon. And because I didn't even do y'all Steam session yet, so y'all gonna get the works when I get to that, which will probably be over this weekend. Today, what I'm doing is I'm going to do a general reading for the tribe. This is just the vibe of this full moon for everybody who taps into this video. Take what resonates. I am going to do a 3-card. You pick 1, 2, or 3 action card to give you a focus where you should be focused under the influence of this full moon. And then I will do my VIPs. If you are a VIP, that means you either paid the $8 for a card pull, which, as y'all know, I do more than one card. I don't know. Spirit just works through me. I say you get one card pull, and then as I'm pulling one card, they're showing me another one and another one. So you get a lot for your money. Or you already paid the $50 for the entire thing. But today's the last day. So if you want a card pull, $8 donation to Venmo at Amina Femme Healing or Cash App, $ Ancestor Dancer, and then make sure you put it in the comments when I get to the VIPs that you did it, okay? Because I don't know if the notification is going to go across the top or not. All right. So before I even jump into the reading for the tribe, I want to give y'all an affirmation. And I think I gave it to y'all a little earlier in our sessions, but I really feel like it's a powerful one. And I also want to give you an activity to boost this affirmation, okay? So bear with me. I'm working on a little tiny table, so let me see. Where did I put it? It's like I remember it, but I want to say it perfect. You know, a lot of us Aries, you know, we want to be perfect. I'm sorry. Y'all fellow Aries, y'all know, y'all feel me. Okay. It's like they say, you can't be perfect. I know one is perfect. And we're like, well, we striving for it, okay? We striving for it. Okay. So, the affirmation, and I actually want you to write it in the comments to make it more, you know, strong. I'm going to read it to you first, and then I'll read it to you again so that you can write it. And this is something you should say for 21 days and watch the magic happen. If you wake up in the morning, just say it. Even before you go to bed, say it. All right? Carry it on you on a piece of paper. Fill in what your desire is. There's a blank. Fill in the blank. And then say, making millions of dollars and inspiring millions of people. Okay? So it could be whatever you want. I am taking care of my children and building a secure home front while making millions of dollars and inspiring millions of people. Okay? I am a community service worker. I do social work while making millions of dollars and inspiring millions of people. So whatever your desire is, you put that in the blank. I am a STEAM holistic healer, intuitive guide through readings and books, making millions of dollars and inspiring millions of people. So come up with your desire, fill that in the top, and then add making millions of dollars and inspiring millions of people. Now, if you don't want to make millions of dollars, then don't put it in the comments and don't write it down, okay? But if you could use an extra million, if you want to inspire millions of people, then this is the affirmation for you under this full moon. All right. And if you want to make it even more stronger, every day for 21 days, you can number a page in a book, 21 to 21, write it again. And you write it the next day. And you write it the next day. And as you are writing it, visualize, imagine yourself doing what your desire is, making millions of dollars and inspiring millions of people. Okay, and the sun is coming out when I said that. So really, really do this if you want to activate your prosperity. It is not bad to be aiming for prosperity and abundance as a spiritual worker. That's for those of us that are on the fence. I was one of them. I felt bad. Like, if I want money, I actually had people tell me that. Oh, you are a spiritual guide, you shouldn't charge. I said, so how am I supposed to eat? You know? Yes, Caitlin. making millions of dollars, inspiring millions of people. You know what I'm saying? You know, you got to be able to take care of yourself. How are you supposed to do God's work if you ain't getting nothing? Unless everybody that I give a service to is going to build me a house. Y'all going to come cook for me. You know, you're going to take care of my children. Y'all going to buy me clothes and all that. Then we good. Take care of all my needs. Then I will do my spiritual work for free. But until then, you know, and that sounds like a cult to me. Until then, you know, if ever, you got to make some money. Look, the sun is coming out hard on the making millions of dollars. Caitlin, your post went up, your comment came through right when, woo. Okay, so maybe that's your confirmation, girl. I hope it's mine too. Making millions of dollars, inspiring millions of people. Yes, Monique. I'm like, put that out there into the universe. This is a potent time to do it under the full moon. Put it out there. You know, claim it. Whoa. 101. He want an African village? When he trying to start his own community? Shoot. That's funny. Good luck to you. You're going to be a great-great-great-great-great-grandma or a great-grandma, and you're going to have millions running around. Good luck. Yeah, so you better make them millions. You better tell him to affirm the same thing. Making millions of dollars and inspiring millions of people. Oh, God. All right, y'all. Before I go into the read for the tribe, think of a number from 1, 2, or 3. I'm going to pull you a card that'll tell you where you should focus your energy for the next 5 days, which is how long you should be feeling the influence of this full moon. All righty. Number 1, number 2, or number 3. I'm going to get up in this. Let me think of a number. All right, that one popped in my head first, so I'll take it. All right, so if you were thinking number 1, gratitude should be your attitude for the next 5 days, all right? Maybe some stuff is coming in that you're going to be very grateful for. Your keywords are pure-heartedness, humanitarianism, and unconditional love. So those are the things I feel like you're going to experience or you're going to be expressing in the next 5 days. You should be affirming, I have so much, I am thankful to be here. I have so much, I am thankful to be here. And my number 1s, you might be meeting somebody. Literally, as I was doing your carpool, 2 birds flew by together like birds of a feather. It gave me that thought. And it came back just now. I wish y'all could see it. They just came right back. So yeah, confirmation. In the next 5 days, you might need somebody that is going to feel like you're like-minded. Like on the same tip. And it could be a friend or it could end up being a lover. I don't know. All right. And yeah, they're saying expect a windfall. Your generosity will be paying off this week. All right. So some money's coming in for you too. All right. If you chose the number 2, choices are going to be your focus for the next 5 days. You got some choices to make. Okay. Your keywords are going to be peace, inner strength, cooperation, and harmony. So whatever choices you make in the next 5 days are going to depend on your peace, your harmony in your life. So be wise with the choices that you're faced with. And your power thought. I do feel like you might have a choice about traveling or going somewhere. As I was doing your choices, plane went by. I'm telling you, everything happens for a reason. You may have a choice about going somewhere, moving somewhere, traveling somewhere. It'll be up to you. I don't feel like it's a good or a bad thing. I feel like it's up to you, what you feel in your gut. And your affirmation is, I have free choice in all I am, do, and have. I have free choice in all I am, do, and have. And you can truly believe in a new outcome. Expect results. So maybe there's a choice that you're going to have before you that you may have been faced with before and it didn't go so good when you made your choice. They're saying you're going to get a different outcome this time. So don't be afraid to make a choice, because sometimes when we get to a choice and we feel like we've been here before and it didn't go too well. We stall in making a choice. And they're saying, make a choice. You're going to get a different result. Don't worry. And if you were drawn to the number 3, that's the number I chose. Travel. Travel is going to be your focus for the next 5 days. That's crazy because I'm literally traveling. Sometimes I scare myself. All right. Your keywords are flexibility, change, exuberance, and excitement. So you may have a change of environment coming up. Be flexible. Maybe some plans you have when you travel. Maybe you'll end up doing something different from what you wanted to do. But it's going to be excitement. Exciting, whatever it is. So your affirmation, I am always on the right path. I choose happiness. I am always on the right path. I choose happiness. One more time. I am always on the right path. I choose happiness. And we can use all these affirmations. It doesn't matter what number you were drawn to. And they're suggesting you to take a vacation or a long weekend and to let go and relax. You live in a friendly universe. Let go and relax. Now, I'm going to be honest with y'all before I even go to the tribes cards. I am trying my best to make this break I'm taking relaxing and letting go. However, I hope he doesn't get on this live. My fiance has like 50 plans. Oh, we're going to do this. We got to go here. We're going to blah, 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 blah. I want to just chill. So I can see that's where I'm going to have to be flexible, where it's like, okay, we got to go see the family. Okay. See your sister and your brother. But then we're going to have to find a compromise on days where I'm like, I don't want to go anywhere. I just want to chill here, or whatever. So enjoy, all of you who are traveling in the next few days, those that are moving house, those that are moving into new careers, whatever it is, the choices that you have ahead of you, the things that you're going to have gratitude for that are coming in the next 5 days. Sending y'all lots of blessings towards that. Okay. Now let's get to the general reading for the tribe under this full moon energy. What can the tribe as a whole expect the vibe to be? All right. And you may all experience this differently. So what I'm going to do is I love to do pick-a-pals. I just didn't feel like setting it up today. So you can keep your number 1, 2, or 3 if you want, whatever one you already chose, or you can switch up. Choose another number or choose the same one, 1, 2, 3. I'm going to pull 3 cards for each of those numbers. Okay. Maybe all of it will resonate. Maybe you'll pick a number and Spirit will be like, no, number 2 is where you're supposed to be. So, just keep that in mind. So if you feel drawn, let me give me a number 2. I like this, the vibe today. Let me get up in this. A lot of times I jump in my own reads and they be telling me off. I'm like, damn, ancestors or whoever comes through, the angels, they be like harsh. The angels don't be too harsh with me. It be my ancestors. My ancestors be the ones like, girl. So I'm going to hone in right now some angelic energy, even ancestors that are guardian spirits. Yes, son. Okay, so I made the right choice. And just give us a little, what can we expect? The vibe. We already got where we need to focus. Now, what's going to be the vibe? So if you feel drawn to the number 1, here's your first card. Oh, that's deep. Okay, angels, bringing out the sun. I love it. Okay. Make sure y'all pay attention to the sky tonight. I'm hearing that too. Especially as the sun is going down. And this month, there's supposed to be a comet that could be seen towards the end of this month. I'll keep y'all posted on that because y'all know I'll read the vibe on that. What vibe is that going to bring? A comet soaring through our atmosphere. How's that going to make the earth vibrate? All right, number 1s. Your first card says New Moon in Aries. It's time to take action. So if you've been putting off something, this full moon energy, the next 5 days, you need to do it. Stop procrastinating on something you're procrastinating on, okay? or something that you want to do, or something that you want, you keep putting it off. Now, if you've been wondering, like, when should I do it? You're getting the green light now, okay? Or at least get it started in the next 5 days. Okay, where's the vibe gonna be for my ones? Discernment. So maybe you are maybe you're feeling a little foggy. That's why you're not taking action on something. Don't over discern things, but do use some discernment in something that you want to do, something that you want to take action towards. Have the confidence to make it happen. This is giving me solar plexus energy. But if you feel like I'm scared to make a choice because I can't see the way forward, don't let that be your blocker. All right. Don't let that be your challenge, because sometimes you have to be in a fog. Sometimes you have to just trust and take a leap. But use discernment to make sure you're leaping in the right direction. And for me, I feel like discernment means tap into your intuition. You'll know when to take action. You'll know what to take action towards. That's the main thing I'm hearing. Use discernment, but don't over discern to the point where you're not doing anything. And last, my number ones, what else will your vibe be? What else will this vibe be? Woo! For the full moon in the next 5 days, you got last quarter moon in Virgo. Attend to the details. So there's your answer. There's something you want to do. There's a little bit more details that need to be looked into. That's why maybe there's discernment at this time. You're discerning things because the details aren't all obvious to you of how to take action, of what the action is going to result in. Make a list. I keep hearing my ones list. To plan something, make a list. Step 1, step 2, this is what I got to do. This is what needs to be taken care of so that I can have clarity, so that I could take action. Now, I don't know what it is. It could be anything from changing a career, going after a career, starting a business, ending a relationship, starting a new one, and maybe you are hesitating. Attend to the details and you won't feel that hesitancy anymore, okay? That's what I got for you, number ones. If you felt drawn to the number 2, I think I'm going to stick with the number I chose the first time. 3's been doing me great. Okay. So my number 2s, if you felt drawn to the number 2, you have new moon in Capricorn. Your hard work is paying off. So something you've been working on, the next 5 days, you're going to realize either a boss is taking notice, or maybe clients, maybe supporters. Somebody is starting to notice. You're going to start to see, I'm hearing income change, maybe an opportunity to make more money. But I do see like you've been working hard. You've been doing your thing. Maybe in several different spaces. Maybe you've been working hard at more than one thing. Whatever the case may be, in the next 5 days, you'll realize that it's paying off. It was good for you to put your energy in there. All right, angels, what else we got for number 2s? Growth. All right. Growth. So whatever it is you've been working on is growing, and you are also growing from whatever you're doing. I don't know if it makes me feel like whatever you're doing it may be something you're creating, or something that affects the world or humanity. You help others grow, or you're growing from the work you do. You learn a lot. I do feel like it has a lot to do with being patient, because I see a clock here and it makes me think divine time. And a lot of us don't like to hear divine time, because when it's in divine times, when it's in the divine's hands, then it's when God pretty much is like, chill out, ain't nothing you can do. I got the steering wheel for this, on this. And when you are ready, when you have grown to where you need to be, then your hard work will pay off. All right. So I think at this time in the next 5 days, you're going to see that Spirit has had you by the hand, that your growth has been noticed. What you've been doing has been noticed. Maybe you've been doing spiritual work on yourself. Who knows? Either way, you're going to see it pay off in the next 5 days, where you're going to say, wow, I'm glad I was doing that. Maybe even doing this, maybe you did unleash your energy for 10 days, and you're going to be like, oh, wow. In the next 5 days, like, that really paid off. I got to throw that in there. Okay. What else we got for number 2s? Be real. Full moon in Aquarius. So whatever you do in these next 5 days, make sure you don't step out of your character. Make sure you don't wear any mask. Make sure you are honest with yourself and with other people, especially when it comes to how you feel. When you see someone pouring water, it's emotions. So you're growing, yes. You've been working hard with something. Maybe it's something internally that you've really been working hard on to change about yourself, and you're growing. But at the same time, be real about what you're feeling as you're going through it. All right. Be real about how you feel. Be real about your emotions. Don't wear a mask for nobody. Okay. Don't wear a mask. No mask. Because I feel like when you be real and it's under a full moons illuminate. So if you're doing anything, you're being phony or shady, the full moon is going to expose you. And I don't want none of my peoples coming to you talking about, I got blown up. Or I told somebody I didn't feel this way, and then they found out that I did because someone else told them I was telling them that I did. And don't be real, okay? That's the number 1 I'm hearing for you. My number 2s, that's going to be the vibe for you for the next 5 days. Growth, hard work paying off, and needing to move any mask and really being in this is how I feel. All right. And it may have something to do with a relationship for some of you, because I just heard this song by Yemi Alade. This is how I feel for you, where she's being honest with the person she loves. So if you have been already, then you're growing from it and you're going to see the end result. If you have not been honest about how you feel with somebody, it's going to be exposed. So be real. Okay. All right. My number 3s. Here we go. What can the number 3s expect under this full moon's influence? Hey, sun, come back out. Went behind the cloud again. Okay. Wow. Full moon in Gemini. The answers you need are coming. Wow, we got a little flash of light there. So, if there's anything that you've been confused about, I feel like with my 3s, it could have a lot to do with higher purpose, your next step. I keep hearing the next step. So maybe those who chose 3, you've come to the end of a cycle, and now you're like, okay, so what now? Or you're dealing with someone, and you're like, okay, so what now? The answer that you need is coming, okay? So be patient. It's coming in. The next 5 days, mark my words, whatever you're feeling like, I don't know, I'm a little fogged or confused, that answer's going to come in. Plane going over instead of the sun was the confirmation. There we go. All right, let's see what can my 3s expect. All right, Queen of the Moon coming through. All right, I'm going to pull one more card because Queen of the Moon. All right, here we go. So with Queen of the Moon, you also have sovereignty and fear. The next 5 days, things that you were, and think that had you a little bit afraid or nervous, you're going to find that those fears were, I don't want to say were stupid, but you didn't need to be afraid, okay? You have sovereignty over your own life. So be confident, okay? Be confident. You're powerful. You got Queen of the Moon, all right? So act like it. You have control over your life and the things that happen. Have no fear because pretty much you're manifesting, all right? And wow, that popped right up, so I'll take it. First quarter moon in Capricorn, unleash your kindest self. So in the next 5 days, really be nice. Be kind. Even when you have to be mean, be kind. Like how I had to shut somebody down, but I was like, good luck later. And really in my mind, I was like, good luck later. Okay. Be your kindest self. Show your kindest face. Smile. I don't know why this Capricorn symbol made me think of a music note, but music is going to be, I don't know. It made me think of music. Music's going to have some kind of effect on you in the next 5 days. Maybe you'll be dancing. Maybe you're going to be inspired to dance. Maybe it's going to shift your energy in some way. But yeah, I do see a need for you to be kind to others and to yourself and release the fear. I'm mad that fear came up. I chose 3. But it pretty much sovereignty is like just ruling over, governing over your own life. So you're afraid of what? You have control. You're very powerful. Don't forget that, my number 3s. Alrighty. On that note, I wish I could dance right out here, but these windows are kind of close to other people. They'll probably be looking out their window like, what is happening? But trust and believe, I am going to dance later. I'm going to do a lesson in Soli and how to use the movements to just clear your life, clear your vibe, clear your energy, and celebrate, celebrate just being free of the past, like starting to purge. Solely, I use that to purge because it was used for circumcisions traditionally. So they were cutting off parts of the man, I'm going to leave it at that. So I use Soli as a form of just cutting off things. All right. Leaving it in 2022 or in this month if possible. And then I'll do my little freestyle crazy outburst that I always do. And I encourage you all to as well. Now, here's something else I wanted you guys to do before I go to my VIPs. Go to your wall. And this is where I like to do little secret things where people are like, why are all these people doing this? And what's going on? Go to your wall. You can do it on Facebook, Instagram, wherever you hang out socially, on social media. Hang out on social media. That's so crazy. Made me feel old just now. Celebrate your accomplishments today. And then list 3 wish list accomplishments for 2023. So for example, if last year or maybe leading up to 2023, you have done all these great things. Now you're not going to be able to list everything, but what it is for you to do is, I would say, list at least 10. At least 10, even if you're reaching back to freaking 1990 something where you met the president or something. Put that on there. Accomplishments you're most proud of. Put all those there, and you could title it Celebrating My Accomplishments. Just because. Celebrate my accomplishments, and then after you do your list of 10, write my wish list of accomplishments or my wish list for 2023. And then you write 3. 1, 2, and 3. And if you want to, hashtag it STEAM Holistic Arts. That way they'll be like, oh, what? Okay, that's something with STEAM, But the objective is not only to inspire others to look at their accomplishments, but also to inspire you to see how far you came and how much you've accomplished and how far you can go. You've only scratched the surface. You've only scratched the surface. And on that note, I am so excited for a lot of you that have already talked to me about joining the weekly program. And here comes the sun. Here comes the sun. Oh, man. And I say, it's all right. Twin, you got to wait. This twin wants to come out here so bad. She got to wait a minute. But, yeah. I'm very excited to start this because a lot of us did feel like we have completed things at the end of 2022, only to notice it's still here in January. Like, what the hell? You followed me. Okay, I didn't completely cut that cord, or I didn't completely do the inner work that I needed to do in order to fully release that. Or you did release stuff and you're at the threshold of what's next. This 7-month process is going to be all about manifesting. All about manifesting. So we're going to be bringing things in. Literally, the world is going to watch us blow up in 2023 and glow up, and they're going to be wondering how the hell we did it. And it's going to be STEAM. Okay. So if this is where we part ways, love you. Please check for me I will definitely be contacting those of you that won prizes. And I'm going to move into the VIPs. But thank you for being a part of Unleash Your Energy for this 10-day process that was just as healing for me as I hope it was for you all. Okay? Love and light. Now VIPs, if I don't say your name, it means I don't know that you're a VIP. Otherwise, I have Lay. I have Monique. I have Sharon. And I have Caitlin. All right. And I will be asking, how will this full moon energy affect you for the next 5 days? Okay? That's what we're going to find out. I think I'm going to tap into Archangel Uriel. I was told Archangel Michael was rocking with me, always rocks with me hard, but this year Archangel Uriel came up for me in a read. So I'm going to call on Archangel Uriel to help me answer this question. How will the full moon energy affect Lay for the next 5 days? All right, love. Bring peace to your life and your relationships will flourish. So as you are bringing peace to your life and the things around you and within you as well, Moon and Libra energy, you will be calling in love. So you might be finding yourself moving into a deep love relationship in the next 5 days. That's how the full moon energy will be affecting you. Amazing. Interesting. I'll give you one more. This is the last day. I'll give y'all VIPs could get an extra card. Let's go into the Moonology deck. And I should have brought out my tarot. All right. You also have... Okay, this is stuck together. All right, Lay, you got 2 cards that don't want to come apart, so I'm going to just give it to you. New Moon in Aquarius, open up to change. So the next 5 days, there's going to be a lot of things changing and shifting in your life, things that maybe might be a little frightening because it's new, but it's going to be bringing peace to your life. These changes is what I'm hearing. And talk less, feel more. Tap into how you're feeling through all of this. All right. You ain't got to explain nothing to nobody. If they're like, oh, you seem this way, or you seem like this, or why you acting like that? Just tap into your feelings, meditate, and don't worry about other people's opinions right at this time. Now, at least not at this time in your life. Right now, you know, you got love coming in, and the only objective you should be focused on is your feelings and getting into a state of peace. Peaceful energy. All right, Lay? Moving on to Monique. How will this full moon energy affect you for the next 5 days? All right. You have status. Sun in Capricorn. Work diligently towards your goals. So there's going to be a switch up in your status. Maybe at work. Whoop. And there go your God's confirmation. All right. All right, light. Okay. So there's going to be a status change for you. Either you're going to get a raise, a shift in your position, or you are going to change some aspect of where you are. Maybe you're going to level up, maybe spiritually. But continue to work towards your goals is what they're saying. That's what this moon energy is going to be pushing you for, and that's the vibe you're going to feel you're in the next 5 days. All right, let's see what else I got for you. The heck? Oh, she dropped her tablet. All right. New moon in Cancer. Whoa. Okay. Oh, relax. So for the next 5 days, I guess you did like telling you to work. You're going to feel like working diligently. And maybe you've been working very hard to either make more money, to level up spiritually. But they're saying take some time to relax too. All right. Because this full moon is about taking it easy. So maybe for a little while, work, but find time to chill. Find time to relax. Otherwise, you'll suffer a burnout. You don't want to suffer a burnout. Sometimes burnouts could be as bad as the flu. You just feel weak. You feel out of it. You just feel horrible. You don't want to do nothing. So take time to relax in the midst of you working towards your goals. But you are going to get a leveling up in status in some way, spiritually, in a relationship, or in your career. Alrighty. Sharon, let's see what we got for you for the next 5 days. How is the full moon going to affect your energy? Ooh, okay. Sun in Cancer, home. So the next 5 days, your focus is going to be on your home and on love. So love is going to be coming in, and there's going to be a focus on the home front, either doing things with your kids or family coming to visit. But I do feel a lot of love and light around the home, a lot of pleasant emotions, maybe traveling to a home. I'm hearing like traveling to maybe a place of origin. Could be your place of origin. Could be, I don't know, even Africa. I'm here, Africa, Europe. It could be anywhere. It feels international, but maybe you'll be planning that in the next 5 days. But they're also saying focus on the home front as well, and also wherever you're going or wherever you're thinking about going is gonna be like home, or it's like a second home. All right. So that is how the full moon is going to affect you in the next 5 days. If you're not making those plans, there may be a longing to travel. There may be a longing to return to your roots in some way, shape, or form. To travel home or to a place that's considered your second home is what I'm hearing as well. Might not even be where you originate. Could just be a place that feels like a second home to you. Okay. All right, what else we got for you? Full moon in Capricorn, which is, did that pass? I think that just passed last month. Take a reality check. All right. So anything that doesn't seem right, really, really look at it from a higher perspective. Maybe you're seeing something from one angle, and you're going to start to see something from a different angle where it's going to feel like, okay, this is what it really is. Now, I don't know what that is because this is just a moon-based card deck. I can tap in a little bit. It just feels like a partnership of some kind. Maybe it's being seen one way, but they're saying look at it realistically, not how you want it to be or seen. All right. In the next 5 days, you're going to see something that maybe you wasn't seeing realistically or with your third eye. Your third eye is going to be open and see like, okay, your intuition is going to tap in like, this is what it really is. And that could be a good or a bad thing. It could be something you're looking at as bad, and then in reality, it's really good, or vice versa. All right. Whatever the case may be, or something you want to do that maybe it feels like you can't do it, but realistically you can, or vice versa. Realistically you cannot. Either way, I do feel a lot of focus around home. Either your home that you're in now or traveling to a second home. All right. And love. Lots of love and family. Okay. That's what I got for you under this full moon's influence. Caitlin, you are up. Let's see. What can Caitlin expect under this full moon's energy? Let's see. Oh, okay. Stop shuffling. Wow, Caitlin, you got love too. Oh, y'all getting you and Tisha. Lay got love. Moon in Libra. Love. Bring peace to your life and your relationships will flourish. And aren't you a Libra? Interesting. Well, you're a sun Libra, sun sign. But you have love coming in the next 5 days. Just make sure you're bringing harmony and peace to your life and not even looking for it. That's when love shows up, when you ain't looking for it. You know what I'm saying? When you're looking for it, you end up with the wrong thing. I swear I almost ended up with the wrong man because I was looking for someone to replace somebody that was on my nerves and that kept stalking me. And then Spirit was like, that ain't him. That's not him. What are you doing? And then put the right one in my inbox. And I was like, oh. But when I started with this one, I thought, oh, we're just going to be friends. He's cute. Got a nice smile. And then he turned out to be the one. So I'm hearing that for you. It may be a situation where you're not even looking. And then you're like, I don't know. This guy's cool. I like his energy, his vibe. And it starts going somewhere else. Yeah, full moon in Sagittarius, see the bigger picture. So anything that has you questioning your direction, where you're going, how you're moving forward, they want you to see the bigger picture of things. See how all of these little puzzle pieces fit together to help you grow, to help you move forward. The Sagittarius is like is the archer. So you aim at something and you shoot. And when you miss your goal, it can make you feel a little bit like, well, damn. But they're saying, look at the bigger picture. Some goals, some things you miss because God was like, not for you. So look at the bigger picture. In the next 5 days, that's what you're going to find yourself doing. A lot of reflecting where you're like, okay, this happened because of that. And because that happened, now I am here. I feel this way. I'm better. I've grown. All right? Because you got love coming in, girl. So see the bigger picture of why certain things didn't work out, so that something better could come in. And that's what I got for you. That's great. All right, guys. I am going to leave y'all with that. I will see y'all later. If you want to dance with me, you'll see the post go up. It'll probably be in the Steam group and maybe Reels. I don't know. I've been doing Reels, but I encourage you to do the post on your wall, celebrate your accomplishments today, relax for the next 5 days, make things very simple, you know. I'm going to go dye my grays so I could be cute while I relax where I'm traveling to. And I wish y'all all an abundant and prosperous new year. I really, truly do. I wish everybody abundance and prosperity. The world would be such a happier place. But everybody doesn't believe it's possible. Believe it. And if you struggle to believe it, join me in my workshops, subscribe to Patreon, subscribe to some intuitive guidance, and let's manifest the millions and inspire millions of people while doing it. Peace, blessings, and all that good stuff that comes from being a part of my tribe. Love y'all. Later.